In 2050, there was more plastic in the ocean than fish.
Plastic is everywhere, in our clothes, bottles, pens and shoes. It can be used for almost everything. How can something seem so good but cause so many problems? Every year, 400 million tons of plastic are dumped. This is one full garbage truck every single minute. Unfortunately, this is not all. Plastic takes up to 450 years to biodegrade. The plastic does not stay in the ocean. Gradually becomes smaller and smaller. At some point, it is so small that fish think of it as food. When we then eat the fish, the plastic also ends up on our plates. And there are microplastics, smaller than a grain of sand, that are found, for example, in sea salt, which you season your food with. And there are nanoplastics, which aren't visible with the bare eye, but can be detected in drinking water and even in beer. Wow, imagine my father hearing that. Well, I don't want to eat or drink plastic, but there are two other important issues. It's not good for tourism, because no tourist wants to spend vacations on a beach full of plastic waste. Without tourism, there's less income for locals, and it's bad for fishermen if they don't catch fish anymore, but only have plastic waste in their nets. Less fish means less food and less income.
What can we do?
You might think that if we just burn the plastic waste, the problem will be solved. Unfortunately, it is not. On the contrary, this solution is quite unhealthy. Burning plastic produces very toxic smoke, which pollutes the air. Did you know that cleanups already happen every day in Kenya? Although that certainly helps, we probably won't manage to pick the equivalent of a truckload every minute. The key point is to avoid buying plastic.
Sometimes there's no alternatives to plastic.
Change the use of plastic and change your future.
Reuse, reduce, refuse, recycle.
Together we will